Hello, welcome back. So, we're going to be talking about toxic positivity before it gets dark. I've been filming TikToks for like probably an hour. It's just after 3 o'clock. Well, it's like 3:20. So, it's already starting to get dark soon. I can tell it's going to be happening. So, toxic positivity. Uh, they are people that do toxic positivity are way worse than like normal, positive, optimistic people. Because with toxic positivity, where's my thing? They will literally try to find the good or the positive side in literally everything. Um, Hold on a second. All right, let's try this again. So, two definitions of toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is an obsession with positive thinking. It is the belief that people should put a positive spin on all experiences, even those that are profoundly tragic. And the other one, toxic positivity involves dismissing negative emotions and responding to distress with false reassurances rather than empathy. It comes from feeling uncomfortable with negative emotions. It is often well intentioned, but can also cause alienation and a feeling of disconnection. I find that a lot of the people that do toxic positivity are also usually religious people. So let's give you some examples that really piss me off and grind my gears. So, back when Kobe Bryant died, right? He died in a helicopter crash with another family, but also his daughter. I literally saw people saying things like, oh, because they had a really close relationship. She played basketball like he did and all that stuff. So I literally saw people saying, like, God knew that she would have the hardest time without him. So, he decided to take her too. That is basically saying that, oh, well, God knew she would struggle without him. So he decided to kill her too. Are you serious? Like, you're actually trying to justify and find a good reason why somebody, especially a young person, a child, died? Are you stupid? What is wrong with you? Like, that stuff is so disturbing to me. Like, it's really gross. Like, if you were to say that to me if something bad really happened, I'm gonna punch you in your face. Like, you're getting punched multiple times until someone pulls me off of you. Because what type of delusional thinking is that? People were doing that with Selena as well. I'd watched Selena, the series on Netflix, months ago. So I started watching videos about her on YouTube, and I came across a video about, it was the news report from the day, and someone was like, it rained that day, and when it rains, that means that they made it into heaven. Psychotic. So of course that started a thread, and basically people were saying that, oh yeah, it happened for a reason. She was murdered. Like, not just the fact that she died young, she was literally murdered. People were trying to say that, oh yeah, she was murdered for a reason. Meanwhile, the killer is still alive. For what reason? Was that a part of God's plan too? Morons. It's so disturbing to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, that toxic positivity crap is so toxic. Like, hello. And another one. So earlier this year, I followed this couple on YouTube and Instagram, and they're Christians, okay? So they posted a photo on Instagram, right? Basically telling how she was pregnant and she had a miscarriage. Now, when I read the first line or whatever and saw that she had a miscarriage, I stopped reading. Because I know that they're religious, I said to myself, I can bet you that if I keep reading, somewhere in this paragraph, they're going to say something like, you know, I don't know why God took you away from me, but I know He has a plan for me. Blah, blah, blah. He has something big waiting for me. Because they always do that. They always, it never fails. It's like they read off of a script. They always, always say that crap when something bad happens in their life. They still basically thank God and they use Him as an excuse as to why it happened, whatever. So then I kept reading, and that's exactly what they did. They said something along the lines of, I don't know why God had to take you away from me, but I know He has a plan for us in the future, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, what in the world? What is wrong with you people? Another celebrity also had a miscarriage, right? Posted about it. And someone in the comments was like, God knew you weren't ready, so that's that's why it happened and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, so hold on. You're gonna tell me that God, right? Because no, mind you, ooh, see now I'm getting worked up. Okay, whew, let's breathe. Whew. So these people get pregnant, right? It's what they wanted. So they see it positive, they get all excited because it's what they've been wanting. You know, whether they were trying or not, it's what they wanted. They were happy, they were excited. You know what they do? They thank God for that. They'd say it's a blessing and this and that. They have a miscarriage, okay? And now it's, oh, well, God knew I wasn't ready, so He decided to take you. Now you're an angel watching over me. So if God knew you weren't ready, why did He let you get pregnant in the first place? Riddle me that. Make that make sense. You're going to tell me, you're really going to sit there and try and find joy in that? That God let you get pregnant and you were so excited, you got your hopes all up, and you even thanked Him for it. And then He's just like, you ain't ready. Never mind, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill your baby for you. But praise me anyways. Psychotic. Literally psychotic, mentally ill. What in the world? Because mind you, so let's say they have a miscarriage. It doesn't matter when, but let's say they had a miscarriage at like 6 weeks, right? So their excuse is, oh, well, God knew I wasn't ready, so I just have to trust in Him, blah, blah, blah. Since they consider that a baby, I don't. It's a freaking parasitic fetus, okay, with nothing to it. They consider that a baby. So shouldn't they look at that as, oh, well, God killed my baby because I wasn't ready yet? Yet if a woman who didn't want to have kids or a woman who wasn't ready to be a mom has an abortion at 6 weeks, it's, oh, you're a murderer. You're going to go to hell. God is going to punish you if you don't repent or apologize. What's the difference? I mean, both got rid of it because they weren't ready. Oh, but let me guess. God can do whatever He wants, right? God can kill your baby, but you can't. Okay, Susie. Okay. Whatever makes you feel better, weirdo. Y'all are truly some disturbed people, like genuinely. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. And frankly, if I have to be brainwashed like that to understand, then I guess I ain't never gonna understand because some of y'all are truly, truly delusional and off of your rocker, and you need some help. You need some help, honestly. You know, it doesn't matter what the situation is. They will always try to find some positive outlook on it as if there is one. There's literally no positive outlook on someone dying, someone being murdered, a child dying of cancer or whatever. Like, you're gonna there. So if someone murdered your child, okay, you're gonna go home and look in the mirror and tell yourself that it happened for a reason. And if you're religious, you're gonna tell yourself that God let it happen for a reason because He's in charge of when you go and how it happens. Really? You're sick. You are a sick individual and you need some help. Like, can you imagine that? Like, imagine if you have kids and you're watching this. Imagine someone literally brutally murders your kid or someone you love. And someone comes up to you and tells you that it happened for a reason. Because everything happens for a reason. Everything means everything, sweetheart, okay? You're going to be totally fine with that. And that's not going to bother you. That's going to sound normal to you. Stay away from me. Like, if you're like that, stay away from me. It's one thing to be a positive, optimistic person, but toxic positivity is a whole another level of psychotic and disturbing. And go see a therapist because you need one. So, I'm going to read some examples of toxic positivity versus genuine optimism, okay? Being negative won't help you. Instead, say it's important to let it out. Is there anything I can do to make this easier for you? Good vibes only. I love you through all your emotional states. You'll get over it. You are so resilient, and your strength will get you through it. Other people have it a lot worse. You are not alone, and there is support to help you. Smile. Crying won't help you. It's okay to cry. We all do. Can I get you a tissue or a hug? Just stay positive. Things are tough right now. Do you want to talk about it or do something lighthearted? So that was just some examples. I remember 2 years ago. 2 years. I was going through a little bit something because people like to waste my time. And when I told my friend about it, her response was, well, I believe everything happens for a reason. And at the time, it pissed me off. But then later on, I tried to tell myself, oh, she's right. This happened for a reason. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did tell the story about when this happened. Mind you, it's been almost 2 years now, but the video is deleted. I'm going to do it again because it needs to be said. But, yeah, like, I was hurt at the time, you know what I'm saying? And she said that to me and it pissed me off because, and it still pisses me off to be honest with you, because what was the reason that I had to experience that? Like, what was the reason I had to have that done to me? You know, if you're going to say, oh, it's the universe or whoever, you know, taking the wrong person out of your life, like, okay, but like, it had to happen like that? Like, really? So I'm still trying to find the reason as to why that happened, because I still can't find it. Where's it at? Like, make it make sense. Anyways, yeah, toxic positivity is not cute. It is not good. It's not helpful. And of course, people that do toxic positivity don't know that it's toxic. They just think that they're being so nice and amazing. And one of my friends shared a post that said everything happens for a reason, right? And I didn't respond on his thing. I shared it to my page and I wrote a caption on my page and I said, no, it doesn't. This is toxic positivity. And you know, they get notified for when you share a post that they have. So we came onto my thing, saw my caption and responded and was like, I think it said to each their own or something like that. And then not too long after that, posted a status on his page and was like, don't come onto my page, bring negativity and being miserable and blah, 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 unfriend me. And I'm just like, listen, if that was a dig at me, please. Like, how about you take you and your toxic positivity out of here, because that's exactly what it is. Like, don't be trying to take shots at me. If that was a shot at me, like, you can unfriend me yourself. You've done it before. I obviously am a very opinionated person, and if you have a problem with that, then you shouldn't have refriended me in the first place, because you should know by now what I post. But I digress. Anyways, that's that on that. All right, I'm done because it's been 20 minutes. Thank you for watching. Obviously, as you can see, I changed my hair. That video is already up if you want to watch it. Follow me on my Instagram. I made a new page. I will link it down below. And yeah, I will see you guys when I see you. Okay. Ew, I still don't know how to end my videos. God, I suck.